have in my hand a 50-meter 4K HDMI over CAT6 extender. So it uses a single cable and it supports IR, and it's available with free delivery directly from freetv.ie. So the idea of a unit like this is that you want to send a HD picture from, we'll say, a satellite receiver to a television that's up to 50 meters away. And the key selling point in this particular one is that it can actually support 4K, which is a relatively new innovation in terms of the CAT5 senders, or certainly it is a relatively new innovation in terms of the price point we're at here now. So it's basically two identical kits that are working in conjunction. So the first thing is we have in our extender unit here, and this is the transmitter. So basically what we'll have in this is, this will go next to our satellite set-top box. We come along, we put in our 4-volt power unit here. We come along, we get an IR sensor here, and this is actually going to go in front of the sensor directly on the set-top box. And the idea of it is to take the signal that's coming back from your remote control to change channels. I'll come to that in a moment. And then the next thing is you need a HDMI input coming into this. And I'm just going to demonstrate this here, but it's short on the HDMI lead. And I'm just going to say, in this example, if you can use a tiny bit of imagination, what I'll be doing with this is I'd actually be connecting it directly to a, let's say, a HD 4K satellite receiver. Okay? So now that we have that on this end, what we need to do is, over our 50-meter cable, which I'm demonstrating here, we need to come along and send a signal. So what we'll have is, we'll have our pre-terminated probably cable, run along here, and we'll run the picture in. And now what we want to do is we want to pick up this signal and run it directly into our television. So we need to power this unit here, so it needs to be powered on both ends. What we need to do now is grab a HDMI lead, such as this one here, push it in, and we connect it into the back of the television. So now all of a sudden, whatever's on our satellite receiver here, we can appear directly on the television. And if we want to come along and be able to change channels, what we can do is we can use this little IR sensor, push it directly in here, aim a remote control for the satellite receiver at this unit here, and all of a sudden we have a system where the picture is going through the Cat5 cable out the far end and comes out as a HDMI picture, and then the signal for the remote control is going in the return path back all the way over to the box and comes out through this little sensor here and sends a signal directly into the front of the unit to say it's time to change channels or change volume or do something like that. So it's really good. So we sell an enormous quantity of these units, we'll say, in just straightforward HD. The fact this is into a 4K means that it's a more expensive unit. The volume sales and is going to be lower. But we'll say if you're putting in a very expensive television system, or you're trying to future-proof your investment, whatever like that, probably paying the extra money. The price of a 4K as opposed to a standard one, probably with double the price. But overall, we'll say you're maintaining your 4K thing in it. You'll see, if you look at the specification sheets and things, there's some implications, we'll say, of the different megahertz they can support over what distances, things like that. But it will support true 4K. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 50-meter 4K HDMI over CAT6 extender, available directly with low-cost shipping or free shipping from freetv.ie.